Supermarket by Kathleen Krull. Illustrated by Melanie Greenberg. Fats, oils, and sweets. Eat small amounts. Milk, yogurt, and cheese. Eat 2 to 3 servings a day. Meat, poultry, fish, dry beans, eggs, and nuts. Eat 2 to 3 servings a day. Vegetables. Eat 3 to 5 servings a day. Fruits. Eat 2 to 4 servings a day. Bread, cereal, rice, and pasta. Eat 6 to 11 servings a day. Shopping carts clang. Magic doors whiz open and shut. Colors glow under bright white lights. So many breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. It's all at a special, necessary, very real place. The supermarket. The supermarket is a whole world of its own. Where does all this crunchy, munchy, sweet, sour, fiery, frozen, fabulous food come from? The doors don't really open by magic. When an electric eye overhead sees you coming, it starts a motor to open the doors. Oats and more. According to surveys, shoppers decide in their first 8 seconds whether they feel comfortable in a store. The first thing they see helps them decide. Happy farms. Certain states are famous for certain foods. Iowa for popcorn, Vermont for maple syrup, Michigan for cereal, Wisconsin for cheese, Idaho for potatoes, Massachusetts for cranberries, Florida for oranges, California for grapes, Georgia for peaches and peanuts. It all begins on farms. Our food comes from places with lots of sunshine, rich soil, and clean water. Farmers make decisions every day during the long months of growing. At harvest time, workers pick the fruits and vegetables. They pack everything neatly in boxes and load the boxes onto trucks. Picking fruits and vegetables can be painful, low-paying work. Cesar Chavez, 1927 to 1993, became a hero for workers when he founded the National Farm Workers of America. Your town, 20 miles. Small trucks, big trucks, gigantic trucks, all rev up their engines. Every night, drivers take off from farms or warehouses. They zoom down the highway towards your town. Among many other foods, American Indians introduced to the rest of the world chocolate, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, peppers, and most important, corn. Some form of corn appears in more supermarket foods today than probably anything else. In early America, most people were farmers. American Indians taught the new arrivals what to grow. Families grew all their own food. Later, they traded food with one another to get other things they needed. They started using money to buy things at town marketplaces. Soon, there were general stores where you could buy almost anything. and little family-run grocery stores, mom and pop stores. Stores became bigger, dividing items into different departments. The supermarket is an American invention. In 1859, the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company opened one of the first supermarket chains, the A&P. One potato chip company uses a giant computer in Texas to keep track of every bag of chips sent to every store every day. At midnight, the computer tells how many bags of chips need to be delivered to each store the next day. Now we have an amazing place where every morning workers have a whole supermarket all ready for you. They have unpacked thousands of boxes and arranged everything on the shelves just so. The food pyramid. Fats, oils, and sweets. Eat small amounts. Milk, yogurt, and cheese. Eat 2 to 3 servings a day. Meat, poultry, fish, dry beans, eggs, and nuts. Eat 2 to 3 servings a day. Vegetables. Eat 3 to 5 servings a day. Fruits. Eat 2 to 4 servings a day. Bread, cereal, rice, and pasta. Eat 6 to 11 servings a day. Some kids might think of a supermarket as a place that sells candy, but sweets are just a small part of what we eat. You can find more variety in the fruit and vegetable section than anywhere else. Fresh, juicy, strange, familiar. Bananas are the most popular fruit, followed by apples, watermelons, oranges, cantaloupe, grapes, grapefruits, strawberries, peaches, and pears. Shoppers look, touch, sniff, compare, weigh, and watch out for automatic sprayers. Beds of crushed ice keep the meats and fish fresh. Butchers cut or grind meat into different sizes and wrap packages in plastic. For most of human history, food has often spoiled before it could be eaten. Not until the 1800s did people learn how to preserve food by sealing it inside metal cans. Around 1830, the English figured out a way to chill their food with machines. According to surveys, the top reasons why shoppers pick a particular store are 1. Location, 2. Prices, and 3. Selection. The best smells float around the bakery. Bakers sometimes bake thousands of donuts a day and at least a dozen different kinds of bread. Just about everyone stops in the dairy section. Behind all the eggs, milk, yogurt, and cheese is a refrigerated area keeping everything cold. A stamp on many fresh foods gives an expiration date, the day on which the food is no longer fresh. By far, the most popular flavor of ice cream is vanilla. Other favorites: chocolate, butter pecan, strawberry, chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, and cherry. A sweater is handy in the frozen foods section where the air is coldest. Zippy music makes some people hum along or dance right in the aisle. If you lined up all the boxes of macaroni and cheese sold each year, the line would stretch from Los Angeles to New York and back again more than 9 times. What is a non-food? Something in a supermarket that we don't eat, like toilet paper, laundry soap, toothpaste, shampoo, and magazines. The store is packed with cereal, soups, spices, and even non-foods. At the checkout counter, people try to pick the shortest line. An electronic scanner reads the barcodes on most products and prints out the prices. A cash register adds up the cost of your food. Baggers ask, paper or plastic, and pack up your groceries. Think about all the people who move food from the farms to your kitchen shelves. The average wait in the checkout line is 8 minutes. Even more goes on behind the scenes. Managers keep track of inventory, their supply of foods. Using computers, they find out what is selling and order more for the trucks to deliver. There are stock rooms with food ready to be moved onto empty shelves, bathrooms for the workers, a room where they can eat their lunch, a place for garbage, damaged products, and spoiled food, and a place where boxes get unloaded, and a place where empty boxes get recycled. And cleaning supplies. No one wants to see a hint of dirt or germs at the supermarket. The supermarket has row after row of colors, shapes, and words that shout. Some kids learn how to read right here from signs, labels, and shopping lists. The supermarket is a good place to practice math too. Americans spend more than $440 billion a year at our supermarkets. Over half of shoppers, especially women, use a shopping list to make sure they don't forget anything. The average shopping list contains 22 items. Still, over half of what shoppers buy in the store is not on their list. A supermarket helps us celebrate holidays and big moments in our lives. The supermarket even helps us know who we are. Are we the kind of person who likes macaroni and cheese in a box? Or spaghetti in a can? Orange juice or grape juice? Peanut butter smooth or crunchy? Definitely pizza, but what kind? The average family visits a supermarket more than twice a week. The average trip takes 45 minutes. Shoppers with children, more than half, spend more time and money. Companies try hard to figure out what shoppers want to buy. They even want to know what kids like. They design packages meant to appeal especially to kids. for items like cereal, cookies, and soft drinks. Racing carts is not allowed. Begging for treats makes parents crabby. Shopping for groceries is a super family time, deciding which things to pile in your cart. It's a good place to say hi to neighbors and catch up on the news. But it's not polite to notice what's in their carts or say, "My, what a lot of candy you eat." Every family has to go, week in, week out. The supermarket helps to shape the lives of everyone. The supermarket is never quite the same from day to day. New items are added all the time, especially from around the world. Some markets have other stores right inside, worlds of their own. Supermarkets are always changing. Now some people order groceries right on the internet without even leaving the house. But the supermarket will always be around. One place that is never boring, a very real place like nowhere else.